Oh, great morning. Well, I want to look at this, Supreme Court Judge Thomas. They need to get rid of that guy. Has told Eileen Cannon, the Trump supporter, that I think it's really illegal about Jack Smith even being able to prosecute him whatsoever. Now, he should never have said anything like that. Never, never, never. But what will happen if Eileen Cannon goes to throw the case out? Let's pull cards and see if it can tell us what will happen if Eileen Cannon jumps on that Thomas train and wants to dismiss and throw out the case of Donald Trump's case of the stolen documents. So what we have at the center of it is if this is charging forward, if she is going to take action. Underneath of it all, we have the stall, okay? She's done the stall, just really stopped it in its tracks. And so now we want to know, we've got two knights here, okay? So what she's fighting for, the first one was to stall everything. Now we have in the center of it, we're going to look at her. If she starts charging forward, club in hand, to dismiss this case. So what they have, the energy going into it is, yeah, of course, what they're trying to sell, the merchant. This emotional thing that Thomas is putting out there, that really Jack Smith has got no standing to even bring a case. So that's what they're trying to sell. So what we have going on now is, ending. We want to end the case, okay? Just throw it out. Throw it out because Jack Smith is, he's got no standing to be there. Let's see what the challenge with that is. The challenge with that is the full cup, okay? The cup is overflowing. So we'd have to look at this new thing coming in because they've got the goods on Trump. 100% he's guilty. He did not take the documents when he was president. He took them when he was already out of office, okay? So that is the challenge with an outcome of, this is trying to move this, get him out of trouble, basically. This is about moving forward, trying to get him out of trouble. Let's see what we have on one side of it. We have, she's going to be a little bound by some things, okay? She's a bit tied up with it if she tries to take that case out. On the other side, it's a manipulation, okay? It is a manipulation, and underneath of it all, they would look at the whole aspect of this. We could keep going, what's being handed down, what they're trying to build, looking at the judgment of all of this, the secrets behind all of this, the burden of the case. So we could just keep going on that. But, if she tries to get rid of the case by charging forward, club in hand, making that motion, she would find herself being a bit tied up because of this manipulation. So they would be looking at this case because of what they're trying to sell, the ending of it, all of the things that the cup is full, the cup of abominations is running over. with the outcome of trying to get to a better place. So I want to go ahead and look at it. Which card do we want to do? Do we want to do the manipulation? Let's start with the manipulation. Okay. With the energy going into it, the manipulation. You know, and we see what's under it. Of course, she tried to stall it. There, if she does that, they will try to do this appeal to the other courts about what she's giving out, what they're trying to build, the judgment, and the secrets that are happening. You know, so if she tries to do that, they will take it to another court. Now, they have reversed her before. So whether or not she will try to jump into this, because she knows she's been reversed before, we'll have to see what it says. Oh, Mr. Mickey. It's a Mr. Mickey. He's a good boy. Mama, good boy. Okay. So let's give these cards a good ruffle shuffle. Hi, Mitt Lily. Hi, Mitt Lily. And we're going to look at this manipulation, attempted manipulation. Yes. By the far right. To throw this case out. Okay. So what we have with the manipulation is democracy, the DOJ. The DOJ is going to look at this manipulation. Okay, is it going to fly? Is it not? Underneath of it all, about being out in the cold. So that, going into it, a DOJ looking at this manipulation, other judges will be looking at it. Underneath of it all, she may be out in the cold. So that's good. Let's hope that that is the case. But let's go forward and see what else we have. So the energy going into it is this abuse of power. Okay. So what we have going now is what's being shared by those on the ultra right, the Supreme Court of non-justice at the moment. The challenge is she's tied up. Our same card that we had going into it with it. She's tied up with this, okay? So that's the challenge. Outcome is where this is moving forward to. Okay, on one side of it, we have new knowledge, this new attempted, manipulation, this fallacy. The other side of it, we have the burden, and underneath of it all, these ones that are involved in this, okay, message that they're presenting about the ultimate power, and we're going to the higher ups and the arguments with that. They're not going to like what she's trying to hand down, okay? So it doesn't look like it would be smooth sailing for Eileen Cannon if she tried to dismiss the case, because the DOJ, the courts are going to look at this manipulation by her and Thomas and the rest of these uber right ones. They're going to look at the energy going into it, which is an abuse of power, what they're sharing, how they're sharing it, and looking at the challenge of her being, surrounded by this mentality that she's really, really inundated with this Trumpian supportism. Really, she's a Magatonian, okay? And they're going to move this forward because they're looking at this new information that's coming out, and they have the burden of deciding this case. I think she would be overturned because it says she's out in the cold when it comes to the ones that she has been, relying on, her and Trump and the Magatonians, and the ones like Thomas and Alito, the ones that were flying the flag for January 6 insurrectionists, okay? Looking at the message that's coming in about who's holding on to the power, okay? They're going to go to the experts on this with the arguments because they do not like what is being done by this supposed Supreme Court, okay, that they are out of control. So while she's been reversed before, it looks like in this case, if she tries to dismiss it, Jack Smith will take it to the carpet, and it looks like they are not going to be happy with what she's done. This may be enough to get her off the case, and so we'll have to see what happens going forward. But hopefully the cards are right on this, but we'll have to wait, watch, and see. And on that note, I'll leave that here. Thanks for tuning in.